Well, hey, it's Lynn Brown. Thanks for tuning in to the Gritty Women Global Podcast. I'm a results coach, but now let me just say this to get things straight. I certainly didn't start out here. The first half of my life, I was literally trapped by the opinions of others. And y'all, if that wasn't bad enough, I was a world-class people pleaser until one day I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I said, well, it was more like yelling. I remember I was in my office and I shut the door and I yelled, "There's got to be more than this." And that day, something changed. I just changed the way that I had been looking at things, and the things that I looked at began to change. It was that day that I bet on myself for the first time. So if any of you are out there wanting to do that, let me give you hope and encouragement. You can do it. You're worth it. These past few weeks, I've really been focused on finishing strong. So many times in the past, y'all, this time of year, I would just drift it on out. Coast on to the finish line, and it wasn't much of a finish line when I crossed it, but let me just go ahead and say that when I did that, and I would just drift to the rest of the year, and I let go of my goals, and I let go of my healthy habits, and I let go of my, just the dreams that I'd had for that year, it didn't make for a great launch in January. So today I want us to think about where we are now. And there's no judgment here, but just where you are right now and where you want to be January 2nd. What is the one thing that you'd like to have a different result? You'd like to see something different. Newsflash. There is never going to be a perfect time to start. So if you were like me or the way I used to be and waiting for that January 1 thing, y'all, that's so overrated. Now that's coming from somebody that used to start a diet literally every Monday. I would start over. I did that for the first half of my life. It's no joke. You can ask my friends. They remember it. I was a master at coming up with reasons, excuses to just wait. I was waiting for that perfect time. But the funny thing is, the seas never parted. The stars never lined up. And I kept hitting the wall. Face planting. And I'd begin again. And I would start over. And I would begin again. And I'd fail. And I'd begin again. But, if it was raining, I'd say, oh, well, I can't work out. Or, maybe Doug would come home with chocolate chip cookies or guacamole and chips. And I'd say, oh, well, I'll just wait. No pun intended. Haha. Wait till Monday. Maybe it's not even in the area of health and wellness, which I think we can always improve our health. And instead of waiting to be sick, let's continue to be proactive. But Maybe it's in business. Maybe it's wanting to start your own business. Maybe it's something that you've been wanting to do and step out and you just haven't had that push. Well, let this be the push. Y'all, 4.4 million people quit their jobs in September. Somebody's thinking differently out there. I hope it's you. It's never going to be perfect, y'all. Your circumstances are they're not holding you back. It's not your circumstances. Trust me on this. I was raised in a very positive family. I was raised in church all my life, sitting on the second row, and I love me some Jesus, but let me just tell you this. The enemy's not holding back on you either. He's not your problem. And when I realized that, I realized that I had believed the bogus story. And it hit me that I'm my own worst enemy. When I started seeing that and seeing how I got in my own way, everything changed. I'm not telling you it's perfect, but everything began to change. So I'm on a mission now to walk in total health. So recently, over the last couple of months, I've had several blood panels, and, there are just some areas that have got to improve. In the area of estrogen, that's got to improve. That has got to be raised. And I'm doing it through, functional medicine, wellness, functional wellness doctor, and I'm doing it through my diet. I'm doing it through natural nutraceuticals. But in order for that to improve, I had to make some big changes. And y'all, not one soul volunteered to do it for me. I look out my window right now out of my office. There is no line out there saying, "Hey, let us help. Let us help." I've had some big success over the last 2 years with my health. I've lost 30 pounds. But I will be honest, I did gain about 9 pounds back, and really to be optimum health, I feel like I need to lose probably about 15. So what did I do? About a month ago, I joined a gym. Yes, they are all bigger, faster, and stronger than me. Most of them are a lot younger than me. But you know what? That's what it takes. I had to get uncomfortable. I had to walk in there right by myself. I had to sign up right by myself. And I have to commit every morning to get up and get there right by myself. There's no cheering squad out there pulling me on. I don't have, Rocky Balboa's coach yelling at me in the corner saying, get in the ring, get in the ring. And you're going to have to do the same thing. Now, y'all, I love Christmas. I totally love Christmas. But I'm telling you, even with all the Christmas confections and Jingle Bell playing in the background and all that stuff, I still have to stay focused. I've got to slay this holiday way. And I did create an accountability program. If you want to jump in with me, it's totally fine. You can. All you got to do is text me every day. That's the only thing you have to do. One requirement every day. That sounds simple. It's very easy to do and easy not to do. But every day, I'm taking a snapshot of the number on the scale, and I'm emailing it to my accountability partner. And so I have people that are joining Slay the Holiday Way, and that's what you do. You take a snapshot, and you send it to me. And it has to be every day. It's interesting because every time I do something hard or inconvenient, it moves me closer to the goals of my life. It truly does impact my mindset too. And I think the thing that a lot of people don't realize, I didn't either up until now, but to create this gritty mindset, you got to do gritty things. You got to be grateful. The G in gritty is for grateful. You got to do that daily gratitude. I'm talking about writing it down. Most people don't do it, y'all. I've challenged everybody I've worked with for years and years. Companies, huge organizations, small organizations, individual coaching clients. Write it down daily. I'm just telling you, the majority of people don't do it. But I've done it for 7 years, and I will tell you this. It has changed every area of my life. Maybe it's not even finances or business. Maybe it's relationship. Maybe you want to improve a relationship. Maybe you do want to grow your income. Maybe you do want to start the book, start a podcast, have a friend starting a podcast. Maybe you want to get healthier. You want to drink more water, regardless of the thing. Maybe you don't want to eat the whole bag of, sugar cookies or gingerbread man this year. Whatever your thing is, it's called building a skill. We got to build a skill. Build a skill. I like that. I like the way that sounds. But y'all, all those people doing this, they're waking up just like us, but they're doing what it takes. They're not making excuses for whatever's happening in their life. You got to keep doing the inconvenient, hard things. That's where change comes. I'm not here to tell you it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be like the little Hallmark movies. It's just not, y'all. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. It's how we create new habits of discipline. It's what the winners do. It truly is. It's not just hit and miss. It's not just whenever you feel like it. Win a few, fail for a few years, start over, quit. No, that's not acceptable. We are not created in His image to fumble our way through life, wishing and whining and hoping, begging Him. Y'all, we're created in His image. That's not to play around with. That means we have all the tools we need. We are equipped. We're fully resourced. We have the authority that He has in us. So I want you to take a little inventory. How many times do you justify your choices? How many times do you just convince yourself that waiting is better? Oh, it'll just be better. It's kind of cloudy today. It'll just be better if I wait until Monday to start. We got to start today building gritty skills. I don't care. I don't care what day of the week it is when you're listening to this podcast. I don't care what time it is. You can start today. You do not have to wait. Waiting and wanting and wishing is just not a strategy for change. We got to build our mental muscles, our thoughts and our behavior. And the way we do that, it's the same way we build muscles in our arms and our legs, by repetition, by adding grit, force. And maybe you're on the right track, but maybe you're just not consistent enough. So consistency compounds. We know that. So if you're on the right track, but you just need to up level your consistency, accountability helps. And y'all, let me just go and say this too, that stuff happens regardless of race, zip code, financial status. Just handle your own stuff. Handle your own stuff. Quit worrying and comparing and wishing you had this or that, or wishing you had theirs, or that yours is not enough. Yes, personal problems are going to happen. Your pipe is going to burst. It's going to flood your house. Maybe somebody tries your product and they don't like it. Maybe you show somebody something and they go buy it from one of your friends. I don't know what your thing is, but all that stuff's going to happen. But that's not going to derail you. And you need to think into your ego. Is your ego overinflated, or is it just too fragile? Because I'm telling you right now, the ego, it's got to be left at the door. I'm telling you, not even really near your house. You gotta ditch the ego. It just has no place in where you want to go. You got to depend on you. You got to face the issues. You got to solve them and move on. It doesn't have to take 10 years either to work through all this. Y'all know what I'm saying. I mean, yes, we've all got stuff we got to work through, but it doesn't have to take all your life to do it. You can win the account, you can hit the number on the scale, whatever the thing is. But when that happens, you know what? You forget all the screw-ups and you feel bulletproof. So think about joining our Slay the Holiday Way. That's hashtag Slay. It's SLAY, the THA, Holiday Way, WEIGH, Slay the Holiday Way. So consider that. Just send me a message. Send me a message. It's Instagram at Lynn Brown Co. Send me a message and I'll add you to my accountability group. But you have to do it every day. It's more about creating a new habit than a number on the scale. And this is not about body image. So don't get me twisted here. It's about creating a habit of discipline. But maybe you're at the perfect weight, but how could you level up your health? What about your immune support during the winter months? If you're wanting to kind of lean into your wellness over the next 43 days as we move to January, just you can go to my link. It's yourworthit.com/Lynn Brown. That's yourworthit. You are like the letters. You are worth it.com/Lynn LYNNE Brown. Go check it out. And let me just go ahead and give you a little inside. We're having a huge Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale starting November 24th. So remember, you heard it first here on the Gritty Women Global podcast. So you might want to write that date down. Huge, huge Black Friday sale. You matter. You matter a lot. The world needs you at your best. So don't forget, if you want to be a part of the accountability, go to Instagram at Lynn Brown Co. and message me, and I'll add you to the accountability group. That's for the Slay the Holiday Way. And then if you want to look at how you could improve just by doing one extra thing a day, I'm not telling you have to go start working out yet, but just adding some amazing nutraceutical products, then go to yourworthit.com/Lynn Brown. Check it out. I look forward to talking to you soon. Remember, gritty is the new strong. Take care, and I'll see you soon. And let's go slay the holiday way.